Right, I'd like to welcome Jess to the show.
Thank you.
Right, Jess, got a few questions here. What do you do at MacIntyre?
I do a lot of different stuff at MacIntyre. Right now, I create easy read documents. I am a trainer for the Oliver McGowan training.
Yeah.
I'm also part of a diversity advisory group, and of course, I chair the Autism Network. And I've done things like go to Manchester for the autism show to to represent MacIntyre and give a talk about autism and employment. And I really hope I can do more stuff for MacIntyre in the future.
Right, Jess, tell me about the Autism Network.
So the Autism Network is a group that runs on the first Thursday of every month. It's a space that anyone who is autistic or is interested in learning about autism can come to talk about issues that affect autistic people and share their thoughts and experiences with people who know what it's like to live in the world as an autistic person.
Yeah.
We want to create a safe space, basically, so people can learn together, feel connected to other autistic people, and so they can find community and be understood by people who are like themselves. Everyone who comes to the Autism Network, they get to have a say in how we run it. So we work together to decide what we want to learn about and what we want to talk about, so everybody has a chance to make their voice heard, and so it's has something for everybody. Um, we also want to give people who come to the Autism Network a chance to take control of the meetings themselves as well, because it's not just run by MacIntyre. So it's run by people who it's run by all of us who come to the meetings. So anyone who wants to come to our meetings and give a presentation about an autism topic they're passionate about, they are more than welcome to do so, and we encourage it. We love to hear and learn from everyone who comes. We also look for guest speakers from outside the group to come in and teach and talk about autism as well.
I mean, quite a good thing actually. Yeah, because I've got a partner who has got autism and he finds it really difficult sometimes to go outside because he's the way he's got autism. People just take the mick, and I thought, right, that's not very nice, is it? So, what is the best part of your job, Jess?
I really like that my job gets to have a positive impact on the lives of lots of really good people. It makes me feel really good, and it makes me really happy that the work I do helps. And it makes a real impact on people's lives in a positive way. It's great that I get to do that.
What is the biggest challenge in your job, Jess?
So recently I've been doing a lot more work that needs me to speak to an audience. So of course the Autism Network, but also when I've been to Manchester and spoke in front of groups, or in the future went with the Oliver McGowan training, I'm going to have to speak to quite large audiences for that, and that's quite scary. Every time I do it, I do get a bit more confident in myself. I think it's a really good opportunity to have, and I'm happy for it, but it is a big challenge for me.
I wasn't that scared before doing like presentations, but now I'm quite good at it, talking to lots of people. What are you most proud of, Jess?
I think that's a really hard question, but I think that I don't like to talk well about myself, but I'm proud of. I think if I think about it, I'm proud of myself being where I am now, because I used to be a very anxious person, very shy, didn't have a lot of confidence, and now I'm doing lots of things I never thought I would ever be able to do, and so I think that I'm proud of that. But I've got a long way to go. But yes, I think I've it's hard to believe that I can stand in front of people and talk and do the things I do now.
What a great answer, yeah. What job did you do before this one?
Well, actually, with my first ever job role was becoming an easy read creator for MacIntyre. So just so before that, there was no other job before that. But I did study games design and media design at university
Wow.
before coming to MacIntyre.
Excellent. Well, that's interesting. Yeah. What do you do to relax?
Well, I like to play video games. I like watching anime. I like
Mm,
reading manga a lot. I do those. Sometimes I draw. Not very
mm.
good at drawing, but it's still fun. Recently I played a game called Baldur's Gate 3 that came out not too long ago, and that's really been really good. I've enjoyed that in
Mm.
my free time a lot.
Oh, right. What is your favourite TV show? Do you watch any TV or?
Um, I not so much, not a lot of TV. I watch a lot of anime. I like my favorite anime at the moment is Chainsaw Man. It's an
Oh,
action anime about a guy who can like get chainsaw powers. It's pretty cool.
bit
Um,
of gruesome, I suppose.
there's a TV show I like called What We Do in the Shadows. It's about vampires. I think that it's very funny. I like that show as well.
Next question. What is your favourite music?
I really love electronic music. I get really into the vibe. I love how all the sounds come together to make something really interesting, and I get really into the energy of electronic music. I like the bass. I like how it feels. It's really good.
Mm, right. Now, this is a good question. What is your biggest dream?
That is a good question. It's an interesting question. Um, I'd love to have a world where everyone like is able to live a life that makes them happy,
Mm,
and
yeah.
without having to feel like they aren't enough or need to do more to be worth their place in the world.
Mm,
I'd love it if people were able to just live and enjoy
yeah.
life, and
Mm,
I'd like to be part in some small way, perhaps to create that better, kinder world for everyone. I think that'd be nice.
mm. Right, Jess, I'd like to say thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you very much for having me. It's been really good.